A personal brand is very simple. It's basically an affirmation of who you are.
Okay.
And what you love to do.
Right.
So when I think about what comes into my head, that is a personal brand. It is not what you tell me about you, it's what I think about you the moment you leave the room. That is a personal brand.
That's very interesting. So then, how do you build it, or how do you identify your personal brand?
Okay, so the first thing you need to do is to identify your purpose.
Okay.
A personal brand is affirming something, right? So who are you? Who is Emmeline? So I need to identify who I am and then build my personal brand around it. So that's why I always say purpose is key when it comes to building your personal brand, because your purpose actually determines your audience. Your purpose actually determines your network. And with those two things are very important, because they are the ones that will perceive your personal brand before even coming to make a decision to even be in touch with you. For example, why did you come to me?
Yeah.
There's something you perceived about Emma, and then I came here. Secondly, you also need to position yourself properly. So when you have identified who you are, place yourself in strategic places where you can build your brand. So if you find yourself as a music artist, you won't find yourself in a school. You won't find yourself in a hospital. You find yourself at events. You find yourself in the club. You find yourself at radio stations. Certain things that you need to do to position yourself top of mind. So when I'm thinking about hip life, Stonebwoy. If I'm thinking about media entrepreneurship, Bolare. If I'm thinking about African, somebody who is making a difference in Africa with regards to business, Ali Dangote. If I'm thinking about computers, I'm looking at Microsoft, Bill Gates. If I'm looking for smartphones, I'm looking at Apple. The latest, Steve Jobs. So you have to position it, and it's deliberate.
Okay.
You need to be intentional about it. People say, I want people to know me for something, but you're not doing anything about it. Recently, there was a debate. Social media, people know how to just throw shades. Now, somebody was comparing two different people in the same industry. One of them is always all over social media. You see that she's doing a good job with showing you what she does. The other lady, I am told, is very, very professional. She knows how to do, to give proper interview, knows how to do proper questioning or give interviews. She's a well-versed journalist, but I'd never seen her before. And I told the gentleman who was fighting against the other lady, I said, listen, instead of you getting upset, why don't you help that lady grow her brand? If I have gold and you don't know, I can't be upset because I haven't shown it to you.
Yeah.
So you need to position yourself, and which leads to publicity. If you don't publicize what you have of value, nobody knows you have value anyway. So if you're a beautiful woman, you expect to be married and you're always in your house, nobody knows that you're a beautiful woman. You need to go outside. So you need to show what you have. If you have something of value, you will not be ashamed of it. You want to show it off. You also before you even get to publicity, you need to also prepare. Whatever takes time is done well. Some of us are in a hurry. I want to be there, I want to be that. But then, what are you doing to prepare yourself? Are you getting information? Are you developing yourself? Are you meeting the right people? Are you getting mentoring and coaching? Are you give yourself that self-development you need to be able to get there before you even get to publicity? Because when you get to the publicity stage and you haven't properly done the first three, you're going to make a mess of yourself. So you need to be very careful. I've noticed that a lot of people want to be like, I want to be like Emma. I want to be like Amma. But you see, when you're a copycat, you have a shorter lifespan. Yes, you don't last. So you need to be yourself. So that is how, in summary, how to build a personal brand.
That's a very powerful thing. And I think I saw 4 P's in there.
Yes.
So your purpose, you position yourself, you prepare, and then the publicity comes. So that's how we can identify our brand and then eventually build it.